Lovely. Can you
Alright,
spread
should
the
be on.
link around a little bit for us?
You guys can do it, I have to play a match.
Sad.
Hello?
Hey, Matt. How's it going?
Hello. Pretty good.
Alright, Matt November, I feel like you would be the perfect person to send the Adventurer versus Blue Flagger stream around to as many chats as possible. So,
I'll do that right now if you want. Have you got a URL that you can send me?
yeah, let me just drop that in your PMs. It's a real shame you can't put that in Galvanized chat for me anymore, though.
Thank you. I'll send it around.
It just feels wrong that you've abandoned us.
Oh, oops.
Alright, so looks like TBF is down a person, and that's what we're waiting on.
Is DTJ on TBF now?
Yes, DTJ is on TBF. Has been for a little bit since Water Taste
Oh.
disbanded. He applied almost immediately, I think.
Oh, I wasn't aware of it.
Now, Hamza is definitely not on TBF. What is Luna? Yeah, I already know. But what is Luna anyways? Aside from Scrub. Oh, is Zweig on TBF?
I think so.
Can someone double check that for me?
Yeah, I'll do that. No. Yeah, he's on.
Okay, neat. So it looks like both teams are at 8 players then, which makes it seem like a perfect time to get people ready for the match. By the way, I would just recommend watching my camera as opposed to anyone else's, because everyone else is streaming in terrible quality, and I have shaders, which makes my stream much more professional. Especially
yeah.
versions, he probably doesn't even have audio.
He probably doesn't have video this time. I'll have the audio, but not the video.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, it's his account. His restrictions were a while ago. I am actually streaming at 1080p 60 FPS.
Get wrecked versions.
In shaders. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so we have the match starting right now. It's going to be between the Blue Flaggers and the Adventurer, both of which, as is solemn tradition, are terrible teams. It's going to be an 8v8 matchup with limits of 1 archer, 1 assassin, 1 mage, 1 pyro, 2 medics, 3 heavies, and 3 soldiers per side. Teams are allowed 1 ninja cap per map with no ghosting, and mandatory match rules apply as well. Those are all on a thread on the Brawl forums if you want to check them out. And we have the match starting right now. So looks like we have a fairly standard setup for ADV. Hollow's going
Ninja off against my TV.
medic on offense with Avetus playing heavy and Yao playing medic. And then on defense for ADV we have Azul as heavy, Gukata as pyro, b0squet or Urfi or whatever she goes by now as and CTF, also known as Hotman98, also known as Crazy Girl, also known as as Ninja. But we do have the first steal already from Satellite, who is on TV as Soldier going out on the right side. Kind of misses the frenzy, so he was actually out pretty far. This is where his lag tends to start to help. He's already just about halfway across the map with medic support. There is still time for ADV to catch up to him, and CTF is going to be there. But this should be the first capture right off the bat against ADV.
Just launched a zone into the air.
Now, Avetus is going to be able to steal through the other side of the ramp a bit. But it doesn't make it very far, and Hollow's the only... Hollow and Yahoo are the only members of the ADV offense still left in that quadrant. Capture on the first steal from TBF. We'll see if he's able to slow him down at all. Looks like they were able to get the medic going in this time, but they are going to have to put a lot more pressure on Satellite because he's going to stay out of the flag of everything. They do get him there. On the other side, we do have a steal from Hollow going in. He does narrowly avoid the frenzy, but has taken quite a bit of damage to the pyro, and has run into the assassin, although he's able to get that kill with it is right there.
He has got the medic.
Gets, despite the medic being there. But we do have ADV's offense coming right back in with Avetus and Crizzle. On the other side, though, we do have Satellite out again as a distinctly laggy soldier. This time he does go down, though, just to the sheer amount of damage. We do have a steal from Snowbreak going out as Ninja, since they're allowed Ninja cap.
Ooh, that was a nice pearl.
Okay, get cut off by b0squet.
Actually pass it to Satellite, just ahead of the Ninja, who is coming in time to catch him. Now, Satellite does cap here. This will be the first Ninja cap, the only Ninja cap if they're allowed this match. But we do have a steal from Avetus on the other side. He has just gotten the medic. I believe the medic just died. And the Pyro's not able to catch him with Frenzy. He does have Hollow there for it, although they all go down, more or less.
Ooh.
So Drago has picked up as the medic there. He should be able to beat everyone except for Crazy. And that is going to be a second capture despite Satellite going down. Should mention... that is TBF's Ninja Cap, as that was initially a Snowbreak steal. And we do already have another steal from Avetus, who is going up the same side as... I think he stalled it a little bit too long last time, but this time he just gets caught by Zweig's Frenzy. ADV seems to be able to get out of the flag proper, but they just get caught on the entrances going out of the flag room.
Hmm.
So we do have ADV trying to come in again. This time just all on that side, I assume. His teammates were going down. And he does go down to the combination of Zweig and Invidus. On the other side, we have a steal from Snowbreak. This time it's Elf. He does have medic support, but his medic actually webs him on the way out. He's being played by Zeke and Simon for TTD3. On the other side, ADV's offense has just gone. We do have a steal from Invidus going on the far side. He is being chased by Invidus, who he is not fighting. Does get the kill there though, once he's got a little bit of space. Inlock goes down and is not able to get the assassinate. The Pyro is going to be in front of Invidus, right there. And I assume he's waiting for Ninja to come. Taking a lot of damage already. And the medic is down, but he has gotten ahead of the Pyro. It is again the way he's doing a good job of controlling space on here, and Enlock is able to sneak in to get the assassinate. On the other side, we do have a steal from Drago as medic. He is caught at the entrance and does go down. Satellite is able to hit the flag, but does get taken down. That is sort of the thing about his lag. It is a little bit of a
So burning, to be fair to Satellite, his lag does not exactly get him in and out.
So Vetus is able to kill Invidus there, but after taking out the Pyro and the Ninja, he does go down to the Assassin. Interestingly, 915 has been on offense a bit as a Ninja. Just trying to harass, trying to get to the base with the rest of the defense. Snowbreak is going to steal going the far side. And notably, TBF has been able to put more people on their offense than ADV, which is thus far just limited itself to 3 people. Pyro is waiting there for Avedis. Thus far he's been able to sneak him. He does take him out. Hollow is probably going to race back into the flag room though. And if he should see Enlock come through his but just the sheer amount of damage takes him out. Come on guys, anyone else want to help out here? No? No commentary?
No. Sorry.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. Kashyyyk is getting gangbanged.
So Drago, interestingly, has switched to Satellite has switched to
Medic.
I don't think that actually
I
works
wouldn't-
quite as well for them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the laggy person as a medic. That doesn't seem.
No.
So Avedis has been caught by Invidus and Enlog here. Hollow comes in to help out. This may slow him down enough for the frenzy, but Vetus gets knocked away. He does have many support now. If he can stop N-Log there. Oh my goodness! Just team wipes ADV.
Ripple kill.
And the thing was, they weren't even caught by surprise. That was just Analog coming in and getting the first hit on everyone.
Mm.
Interestingly, 915 is just shifting behind the flag. So they'll be going for a cock. Hazel does take out a Snowbreak there, and that is the last of TBS offense, aside from 915. He does roll right back in. Offense, on the other hand, he is coming back. This and Snowbreak appear to be alive, but Crystal appears to have gone down. They are bringing up a crazy CTF.
Doing some work.
98 to Nielsen.
Red Slime's got a pretty good.
The medic did go down though, and N-Log and Invidus are both right there.
Needs to help. Wow.
Invidus does actually make it to the flag first though, and kills Sweet. He just doesn't have any support right now.
They need to kill the ninja. And everyone.
We do have Satellite stealing as Soldier again on the far side. Appears he will be able to get out again this time, and he does have that support.
Crazy, sorry, Lucada's got a frenzy.
Yep. Isn't able to kill him though, because the medic is right there to support.
Some damage as well as a ninja.
He's climbing away from his support.
Satellite's good. Yeah.
But he is being boosted forward as well, and he's pretty close to spawn.
Yeah, he made that.
No, Drago's gonna be right there. Good timing on the
Fine
medic.
now.
And that should be the
Third.
third and
Can't
final
put it.
GG. Whose map pick was this?
This, I believe, was ADV, so we are now going to go on to Quintet Falls. So Quintet Falls is a bit of a different map. I think I'm going to turn my brightness down a little bit. Just because you have so much sunlight on the map in general.
Mm.
They do.
But Quintet is definitely a soldier-heavy map. Works out well for Satellite, amongst others. You have a very restricted flag room, in the sense that it's pretty small. But if you can get up on the exits, you have a lot of room to work with. And all you need is a second or two to get out if you are, say, laggy. The rest of the map is fairly open. It's definitely a good place to have a strong archer, amongst other things.
Yeah.
And
Hazel
has a
is
lot of things
probably
to
better.
wall climb on for soldiers as well.
I'd say Hazel's probably better than any archer TBF have on at the moment.
Well, 915 is a reasonably strong archer.
915. Okay, now.
Generally, Archer
That
works
was
best
good.
defensively on this map. You're not going to be putting a lot of pressure on their flag defense.
EBF
They mostly
is.
stay within the building on here. So all you need is a good defensive Archer, not necessarily to be winning Archer one-on-ones. Now, if Zweig doesn't know where the flag room is, that's another
Yeah, he's
issue
not.
altogether.
He's still not found the flag room. And Yaru just ran straight past him and straight to the flag. Just
Vetus
stolen.
is going to steal because there is no pyro in the flag room.
Oh,
Invidus
that
does
was-
take him out though. So it looks
Yaru's-
like Yahu's going to drop down and steal. Now if Grizzle
Pass
knows
up
where the
on
sponge is on here for offense, this is a pretty dangerous situation for TBF. N-Log Drago does get taken out. Drago is now dealing with more ninjas than she can handle, I believe. Or, honestly, just Invitus. So, do we have a pyro in the flag room yet? No. No, Zweig still has not found the flag room.
Found this flag room.
Or he could be going the other direction.
Maybe.
Looks like Azel's putting in a bit of work. 7 kill streak already.
And found the flag room. It was close.
Almost there.
Back.
Almost there.
Oh, yay!
Yay! Alright. Zweig has finally gotten himself a nice moral victory and found the flag 2 minutes into the game. On the other side, ADV's defense
Really
is
been the first choice.
Yukata, Simon, and Overby. Drago does go down there, and we also have Crazy CTF in the flag room. And we do have another steal from Avedis, although he does go down to the Pyro this time. Interesting how that happens once the Pyro is actually in the flag room.
To know why they 915 is helpful.
Now, they do have 915 as Elf on this map, presumably to help out
Even
on offense.
in 915 is nothing.
And Satellite is their medic right now.
Yes, we know.
I don't think TBF have enough tanky classes. Like defense, they have a mage, a ninja,
We
and an
don't
assassin.
necessarily need tanking classes on this map. As soon as someone gets out on offense, the main thing that people are going to want is mobility, not necessarily being tanky. So on the other side, we do have a steal from Drago, who is now dead. That was quick. ADV's defense does seem to be holding a little bit better on you, definitely for certain. Well, it is definitely their pick. But if ADV can gain some distance, they could turn this around. They have had the better steals so far.
Mm.
Of course, all it takes is for someone to just slip out on either side.
Azul is pretty much uncontested.
Seems like he can control the entrances a bit better on this map. The Drago is coming in as 915, as Elf 915 has gotten up the staircase, but does go down to the sheer amount of damage. If he got a tiny bit further, though, that would have been a very dangerous steal for ADV to contend with. So Basil is definitely putting in a bit of work on top.
To see the outcome of this match. They
That just does get taken
had a
out
match
in
well
the flag room.
banned. And the last time TBF and ADV had a proper match together, I've had new tricks and the changing will be an
You are
interesting
lagging a
outcome.
fair amount, Deb. Should
Yeah, I can't really hear anything you're saying. But very laggy.
Ah,
So ADV's
Beating
offense is
internets,
more or less at the midway
unfortunately.
point of the map.
They got ninjas.
APJ is trying to break the line a bit here, but
Did they all live?
specifically by Crazy Squad. They did all live, actually, because they do have support. So they might actually face the first person out of the way, but good play from Analog there. So we should be able to take out
Does
Yahoo.
not need an archer.
Or not.
That's good work by Yahoo.
We do have a steal from 915 on the other side. He has not died yet, but does as soon as I decide to head over. And I believe Zweig has Frenzy. Let me just check that. Yep, Frenzy. Lovely. That will be probably enough to break up the next offensive run from ADV. Now, Blackout is going to be the next map if you get there.
Snowbreak's ninja now.
Nobody sees Drago coming in. Kata had Frenzy Q and was able to actually get this.
Oh, Red's a ninja, but he pulled into a wall.
Ninja caps are definitely an option on here. Ghosting is not allowed, so definitely something to keep an eye on. But both sides are going to be attempting to ninja cap here. Drago, for TBF as well, has switched over to ninja. So we have, interestingly, an empty flag group from, or more or less empty. TBF, just the, well, it's just the Assassin and Pyro now. They had no one else there for the second.
Oh, they make it.
Yeah, they both get a steal here. Avedis,
there are four
in
of
fact,
them.
has
What's he
the whole
doing?
team supporting him. I think they're waiting for down to run out. They just lost one medic there. I mean, one ninja.
Yeah, I think he should go all the way to the top and jump down onto the sponge. Which
That
looks like he's
does appear
doing.
to be what he's doing, yes.
Oh, he's going
No,
to the
he's
tree.
going tree side.
I
Oh,
hope
I
he knows
see.
the sponge is there.
He doesn't
Oh, he's
know
running it.
But on the wall there, he is
Oh,
going to be
Invidus
pretty hard
boosted.
to get sustained damage on. He does see
He's doing
Invidus
well.
below him.
Oh, I didn't even see 915 as the flag. He's far as well.
Oh, yeah, 915 as Elf. But Elf is a considerably more vulnerable class. And ADV, if nothing else, has a lot of ninjas.
It looks like Avitus is safe now.
Yeah.
He's got 2 medics with him.
I wonder if they think they'll be... Oh, they have
He's a
passed
medic,
to
isn't he?
Satellite.
Oh, he was a medic.
Oh, and pass again to Snowbreak, who is Soldier.
He's by himself.
Now, in this position,
Snowbreak.
Azel becomes pretty hard to contend with because he is both pretty strong at PvP and pretty strong at Archer.
Yeah.
But he does go down there, I believe, to Zweig and Enlog. Oh, yes,
Snowbreak's
yes, I know,
not in the best spot ever, I would say. He's completely by himself, apart from the elf.
Whereas Avedis is in a spot that can be accessed through the flag room, but he does have a fair amount of support with him. That's the thing about the other spot for Snowbreak. It is hard to access if you are anything but a soldier.
True.
And 915 is there to provide the elf shield if necessary. He does also have immediate mobility in the form of a wall, so it's actually a fairly strong position for Snowbreak. Now, with that said, if nobody notices a
Oh,
pyro
Azel's
on
coming
the
round.
inside, you'd be fucked, but
Azel's on the top, above spawn. But he's got Invidus and
Hey.
Drago attacking him. Oh, he died.
yeah. this could conceivably be a stalemate that continues until the end of the match. Interested to see where Vetus is, though. He's sort of on a tree in the back corner, which, I mean, Drago is in range to headshot right now. And unlike TBF, they don't have immediate pressure on the Archer. Took a while for TTD3 and Urfe to actually make it over there. Now, Urfe did definitely play that intelligently, but... yes, Nin?
It looks like Invidus is targeting Hazel quite a lot. Yeah, I was thinking, are you allowed to pass it over the spawn blocks into that spawn area?
True. But Quintet is an old map, and it has issues like that.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about it without actually going back to change the map. If memory serves, it may also still have item frames back there, unless we had to clear that. Okay, I guess we did.
Looks like Hazel's getting in position. No one's seen him yet. Invidus didn't
Also,
see
I like
him.
the signs here. Don't hang out at the edges of the big river going off the edge of the map. You might get auto-banned if you do.
Oh, Hazel's getting in position. No one's seen him at all. He's above TBF spawn.
Yeah.
He's got Snowbreak in his view.
And 915
Right,
is below.
hit
He
him.
does go down. 915 does pick it up, but for the time being, that means you have an elf with the flag.
Oh, he headshot Hazel. At
Now,
915.
if he tries to cleanse here, that might be a little risky. They need to get a ninja over. Could have been closer if all it was, because that was sort of a failed pass. By,
Snowbreak's gone.
915.
Snowbreak's gone straight back to the spot where he just got headshotted.
I mean, it is a good spot if you can have people guarding up on the far side.
Hazel's going back already. No one's seen him. He's going back to the same spot. So Enlog's seen him, but she's an assassin, so she can't do anything.
This is a good apple, so I didn't want to have the whole thing, but I also didn't want to give it to the dog. That's an apple that's a bit on the sweeter side. That's a Empire apple. Alright, apologies. Had to step out for a second.
Not much happened while you were gone.
So, looks like we have a Vetus in a far corner here.
Have TBF really put any pressure on Vertis?
They did have Drago come in at one point and get close to headshotting, but I think that was about it.
Oh, ADV have a lot of recov coming. 2 soldiers, an archer, and a chemist all together. Although the archer's at the
A little
front.
more interested to see where Drago goes, though. He's actually turned around to started trying to go after the recov.
Hazel's got Invidus chasing him. If
So
he can kill him, he
Simon's
can
gonna be
probably
the
get a
first one
few.
over to Snowbreak here. Crazy CTF as well. Looks like they're both going.
But
towards
Hazel
one
killed
another
Invidus.
on the satellite.
Although smart by
Oh,
Snowbreak.
these-
Moving to the other side.
Satellite is still alive as well. Although he does go down there. So that means any
Ooh.
damage on Snowbreak for the next little bit is going to be permanent.
Yeah, he's got his medic back already though. Pyro has got frenzy, but he's got so many people on him.
Yeah, he's forced to use
Oh,
it.
he actually kills 3 of them.
Yeah, TBF does appear to be a bit short on recovery options on this map, though.
Yeah, it seems like they're just
Both teams
running the
quite-
time down.
Which is interesting considering it's their own pick. And
Yeah, I was
Blackout,
thinking the same.
if ADV gets a big win on a Blackout, they could just win on the Cavs.
Yeah. It looks like Azel's trying to get in position. No one's on him at the moment. And he fell off the edge.
Well, so Hollow's going up against good shiny against defense here. That's just not going to work out.
Seems to want to get Code Bastion into the game. Experts Pyro recovery.
Oh, that could be really bad for them if they go into blackout, actually. He tends to leave the flag room a lot.
I wonder who that's about. Satellite? They subbed out Satellite, didn't they?
He's not on yet, but yes, they have subbed out Satellite.
Without Satellite.
Sorry, Azel's getting in position. He's not got anyone on him at the moment. He's in a strange spot, but he might get him.
Oh, the first arrow
Oh.
just misses, and that alerts Snowbreak
Yeah.
to his presence.
That was unlucky. He probably could have got him then.
Interestingly, though, Snowbreak has moved up the side of the wall here, out of his standard position. I guess because he knows where the archer is.
Oh, wow, ADV. Snowbreak's
He
alone.
is right there. I don't think he has friends quite yet. But
Simon's putting in quite a lot of work as well.
Hey,
yeah, he has.
He has frenzy now.
He just needs to get away from Analog and get over to the flag holder. But he is getting pressured pretty heavily and gets taken out by Invitus.
I think Snowbreak must be quite low. Oh, got the heal.
Yeah. Again, there is not a lot of pressure on Avedis right now. They do have DTJ over there as Buffet Soldier trying to get a bit of damage. And Avedis is interestingly in a position where he could get knocked off the map. Although, if it came down to that in the final seconds, he is. You may notice there's no more on the sides of this map.
Azel's in position, no one sees him. Although, Rush is on him now.
DTJ did get good positioning on Avedis there. He's between him and the medic. Now, he does go down there though, and Avedis gets the heal.
yeah, it's probably GG.
Yeah, on the other side, it doesn't look like Snowbreak's going to go down either. Do have he is hovering over Snowbreak right now. Snowbreak is coming up into him, but he gets no-scoped by gravity. So we are going on to the third and final game.
The third map hit, I think.
Okay, looks like we will have a lock, which will be a good time for me to reset people in Spectator. Does anyone have issues with the white names right now who's streaming in inversions?
In 30 minutes.
Alright, I'm gonna up the brightness again on this one, because blackout is a little darker. So, to all of our 11 viewers, we hope you are enjoying this wonderful broadcast. All 11 of you really make our life here over on MSW CTF. Right, CMS. It's a terrible acronym. There's even a completely different CMS Spotlight video series that we now have to compete with. Even though those are only getting like 70 views, it's still showing up first on search results. It's like you guys didn't bother to change the tags from MSW. And yes, in case you didn't notice, Satellite is gone. They are trying to get Code Bastion instead.
Hey,
I guess
the
Zero
keyword.
can change versus if Code plays.
They could put Code on offense. He plays Chemist a bit.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, good to know that TBF and ADV respect each other like this.
Yes. They still have not put 915 in Archer.
No, they have not. I mean, he did contribute a bit last game as Elf, but neither team capped, so... You know, interestingly, I think we can say at this point that ADV has done better against TBF than Insurgents.
Yeah, we can.
ADB better team than Insurgents, confirmed.
Confirmed. Yeah, that's assuming Insurgents plays another match. Hey, I mean, that did end up being a pretty closely watched match. It's up to 225 views on the CMS channel, which is the best new video we have by far. Yeah, I don't know. It's like people aren't as interested in the regional tournament.
Yeah, everyone knows EU West is going to win, so...
Please. You guys are going to
Well,
get knocked out by Western Europe next round, honestly. You've just been talking trash for so long that it's going to happen. No, but Northeast versus Western Europe should be interesting. Assuming that's the finals.
It's been a while since they asked for a break.
Yeah, that is true.
Not right now, though.
It'll be interesting if TBF are playing down one. ADV could pull it back. Ningy, you obviously didn't watch Insurgents versus TBF then. There was some quality salt in that. I think we're ready.
All right. So we are going on to the third map, which is Blackout. We are down 1 player for TBF, which could make this a bit more interesting. We should see some interesting
I do think
strategies from
915 would be the best choice.
yes, whatever.
It's an
Trying
archer
to say.
and Blackout, I'll do
Lagging.
work.
Can't make out what you're saying, chaps.
I'm sure
I think
someone
it-
will be able to piece it together by slowing down audio later, if they really want to.
Yeah. I think it'll depend where the archers play. If they're both
Hazel
in mid,
definitely
it'll be
plays more
interesting.
defensively on here, but he's very effective, from what I've seen. He'll stay to his
Yeah.
stuff, though. Unless, of course, TBF just decides to put a ninja on him as opposed to trying to run an archer. Looks like
Yeah.
we are going to have Hazel go archer for...
DTJ is AFK by the looks of it.
It does appear that DTJ is AFK, and 915 is going to be the archer in a defensive posture for TBF. And there's sort of no mistaking that what they're going to try to be doing right now is play a bit more defensively. They do have some now, which is going to be Snowbreak. I think that was signs of Snowbreak did in fact get the first seed.
Looks like red slime
He
much
may
win.
get back, though. Madison's going to get a steal.
Oh, that was a good heal.
He's going to be able to get a kill.
Red slime might steal here. Get out. That was Ninja Ghost. He's at spawn already.
Pick up from Yao. Should be able to
Yeah.
get back.
And now this is going to be a part ninja, part medic cap.
Oh yeah, that was a good damage. Hell yeah. Is Hamza in this call? Oh yes.
So,
That is definitely flag burning from Crazy CTF.
Oh yeah. Isn't that... Is that yeah, that's crazy. That's not good card.
and he did it right after he told him to. Good job.
Hamza. What DTJ was doing is spell spamming, if he was spamming the flag post continuously. But I didn't see it. No, you were just asking.
Okay, so now he's putting it to the side.
Nauru and Avatis are going in. Avatis killed Enlog, and he's out.
Very clean kill.
Ooh, and headshot.
Headshot, though. Should be able to get that.
I mean, it was a
It was a clean steal at first, but then it got dirty.
Steal refers to getting out of the flag no damage. So, Snowbreak is stealing. Going up towards spawn side. Looks like he has taken quite a bit of damage. Let's go down there to that's crazy. being up a player, though, ADV has not taken.
Yeah, I feel they have a slight advantage just getting the steals they've been getting.
I mean, Snowbird's got some decent steals as well. Most of the TFR.
Yeah, I would use that flag totally. Always going in.
But it's
Oh, clean
does
steal
go
here.
down.
He needs to stay on the ground as best as he can.
He's getting support on one side from 9.5.
And he got a shot.
But the shot there does take him
Yeah, Yaru literally just went in and brick walled the pyro so he couldn't get in there.
out. On the other side, we do have a steal from Drago. He's medic, he's on the spawn side, he goes down. No surprises there.
I don't know how useful having a mage is in a
This is
game
actually
of
up
7
on
players.
offense, which means very forcible now.
I think Azel
Yeah,
could
yeah,
get
that
away
was
with moving slightly forward. Because 915 seems to be carrying the defense slightly.
Snowbreak is out and clear on the far side. Hazel's the only person left, and this is going to be there to break his shot up.
Yeah,
They overextend on that side, though. They just should get a steal, and that's it does.
yeah, he's out. 915 is pretty far back as well. In fact, I don't think he's even noticed.
Yeah, and there is support from Hazel.
Oh, that was a nice freeze.
Hazel does get knocked off the map as well by playing PTJ. I have the mage who is a threat.
That was close.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
really
got
just
very
got
lucky.
lucky right there.
That wasn't the smartest thing ever. And a stalemate. Who would have guessed?
It could have gotten a little more distance against Stenlong.
I would say-
only works to the advantage of TBF.
Yeah. Although I'd give advantage to ADV on recovery, just because of the extra
True,
player
but
that they have.
the longer a stalemate lasts, the more TBF is closer to a victory. They just need to
Yeah.
stop.
I mean, ADV have
catching up to
quite a
the
few
cap
people
lead.
on Snowbreak at the moment.
I think I could Bastion back things to the matchup as well.
I don't. It's fine.
Hazel is in position to head up. Narrowly misses that one.
Is he by spawn?
Yeah, he's by spawn. They should be catching
Yeah.
up with him now. PTJ is trying to lightning.
He killed Invidus. Oh, we got
And
knocked
falls
off.
the world. I would also just like to point out that somebody reported ES of all people for Killora. Okay, looks like they have spades now. Spaders. So that should definitely even things up here between the two teams.
Hmm. Snowbreak has people on him. And Red Slime's distracting the medic a bit.
Interestingly, no one has actually moved up in the circle. Hazel's not within range to headshot here. Does go down to Invidus. On the other side, we're not seeing a lot of pressure against Avedis. Although that is partly because TBF can just stall and win. Obviously not an ideal strategy, but
Snowbreak's not even blocking, he's just standing there.
Yeah, he's actually moved out to the far side here. Doesn't have the medic immediately on him, but Azul's being pressured pretty hard by Invidus. I don't know why Simon doesn't just wait there for the headshot or otherwise.
Oh, 915 is...
At all in recov.
Is someone else Archer for TBF? Because 915 isn't anymore.
Well, I
Oh,
believe
Trey
he's
going.
put spades on Archer now, quite frankly.
Zooey looks like he's going for Pyro Recov. Avatars might die. There we go. He didn't even see him.
Right as they get that. So it's going to be now. Blackout. 20 minutes. And 915 gets a steal, is out as Ninja. Not
Are
a
we
lot of
building the
recovery
bar?
directly on, they're curling towards spawn, but 915 is still directly for the flag.
Yeah, I mean, they can get a tie, but other than that... I'd imagine he's trying to go to the bars.
But yeah, that was a pretty smart route by 915.
Yeah,
Normally,
very direct.
you have it so that what ADV's Recov Ninjas were doing was they were purling to the spawn side, assuming that 915 would try to pass it to someone else, spawn, that kind of thing. But by just going straight across the map, you're taking the fast, and if you have the health to do it. So Vetus has the steal, has gotten up and out away from Zui. There's an archer within range to headshot him. He is not. He doesn't have a Yahoo is God is actually making it for him, but it does go down as well. Is now taken over as Pyro from Zweig. All in all, things are not looking very good for ADV right now.
No.
Even if the danger of TBF capping isn't as strong as it might have otherwise been. More or less untouched. And he gets boosted all the way to mid by DTJ. Now Invidus is going to get some damage off on him. But Gukata is going to support. And Invidus does go down. Invidus should get a medic.
And not a good work by Yahoo.
Because he doesn't really...
Shades is there with a frenzy as well.
The 915 is in range, but it does go for the flag. League does steal on the far side, has medic support. Hazel is in range to headshot. Narrowly avoids the first shot. I think Zweig is F5ing. I get knocked off the world here by Simon if he plays this right. Instead he just knocks him.
Simon.
Zweig definitely has a lot of support here.
Where is
Definitely
Hazel?
a good attempt from him, but doesn't get is a chemist against soldier stalemate here. Simon is in position, as well as Gukata, if they do try to pass. Simon attacks a little preemptively there. They don't have anyone to pass to right now, though. Hazel is just behind with the headshots there. Oh, all eyes are on Zweek right now. But it's just well. Depending on the positioning, yeah. Now we are going to have to put a snowbreak here for Earth spam. He is definitely well within the range where it would be considered Earth spam, and he's firing at a flag holder specifically. Now, on the other side, we do have Avedis more or less alone. He does have support from Yahoo and Murphy, but that's really about it.
Oh, Hazel's in a good spot. There we ran away.
Oh, just Simon just straight takes him out.
Simon, what a beast.
Oh.
That would help a little bit if Snowbreak
He may have been
was
buffed or
actually using the
something.
that might have reflected. Says it's so that is going to be a 2-2 tie now. That is the kind of thing that can definitely happen with Chemist a lot quicker.
Yeah, I'd imagine he was buffed if he killed him.
Well, yeah, I would assume so. I mean, 3 hits, 3 ninja crits from anything on a first player. Snowbreak is out. Side has Elf.
Hitting over 2 though.
He's got it. Oh, he's doing quite well actually.
Yeah, it does go down to Okada though. And we do have a steal on the offensive. And this one from Drago, but it's medic. And Azel just gets the clean headshot there. Spades uses his frenzy on the first one, heavy, so Vedis is actually just going to get out.
He needs to watch the
Frenzy,
headshot.
I mean, he did get set on fire by the frenzy, but I don't think he took a hit.
Oh, these shots are so close from 915. Although he's very far away now. He might get 1 or 2 opportunities to shoot him.
Actually, Avedis kind of moves back a little bit. No, he's going to get more
Oh.
shots here.
Ooh. Oh, we ran to mid. I'd say this will be a cap unless TBF can steal.
Well, if 915 takes position, they do have to be careful because even with means they lose the map and the match. And Snowbreak has made it pretty far here. He does have medic support. He does have support from the rest of his team. I really don't see the need for bars here, though. And hitting an elf off the map generally doesn't work too well if they're ready for it. So really, it looks like we are going to have one last chance for ADV to steal here. He's getting pressure going in. They're not really organized on offense. Hollow just sends Snowbreak forward. We do have a steal from Zweig, although the game is, for all intents and purposes, over right now. too.
Oh.
Would be more advantageous final.
Who do you think should get player of the game?
I mean,
Maybe DTJ.
DT? No, I don't think DTJ.
didn't really do much.
He did good on
Definitely
the
had a
first
strong
map.
game. Satellite wasn't there the whole game, but he made a pretty huge impact on the first map. And we can safely give 10 long, I think.
Hmm.
So, for anyone still watching this action, we do have another stalemate here developing between Avedis and Zweig. This one ended last time when Zweig apparently froze. Or something. This time he's moved over to the flag room, which is actually a more open position than where he was last time. Looks like Akata's just going to come in as heavy and try to take him out. Both teams are definitely still playing. Not sure if they're aware of it. Or if they just want to make a point. Whatever. But I think overall ADV definitely did make it interesting on this map, even after TBF got one of their players back. They looked a lot more even the last couple games after getting caught out a bit on airlock, but that's really all it takes for a team to press the advantage on you.
Yeah, I think I'll be disappointed they didn't do very well on airlock, because they could have won, even if it was just 2-0 or something at least.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
1-0.
would still be talking about this. Or still invested in this game. Hazel is not too far off a headshot here. Although, looks like Zweig's going to the far side now. So, I'm curious, Matt, are there any matchups you would be interested in seeing?
Oh. Sorry?
Are there any matchups you would be interested in seeing between CTF teams right now?
I'd quite like to see TC versus TBF, because TBF have looked really good recently. And TC can put up a fight against most teams. I think that would be pretty close.
And for TC, it does depend a lot on the roster and who's around, but they definitely have some
Yeah.
really strong players.
And Insurgents to have a match with anyone, because I thought they would beat TBF with relative ease, but I mean,
They
I
were
was
definitely
completely
the
wrong.
favorites going into that match.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I don't know if that was just a
there, but
yeah, I
TBF
don't know
was
if it was
definitely
just a
much more ready for that match than Insurgents was.
I don't know if it was just a one-off for Insurgents or if I just overestimated them, but I'd quite like to see them play some other teams.
Well, they definitely looked stronger against the other teams they played. Was by no means a resounding victory against Radiance, but that was still a victory against Radiance.
Zuig's not in a fantastic spot.
No,
I
he's
wouldn't
really
stay near
not.
spawn.
He's sort of new to this. Showing quite good.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have the
Wait,
base skill
TBF.
set to
Oh,
survive, but
that's just Snowbait trolling. I thought they had 2 pyros.
no. Drago has gotten close to the headshot.
There are 2 ninjas next to Zuig.
Although right
Oh,
now
one of them
he's
is
not
Endlog.
even shooting in the general direction of Avedis. Really, you just need to have a couple buffed heavies come in here and flush out Zweig, whatever. Instead, we have the 3 ninja repo. The not necessarily coordinated 3 ninja repo.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
that I believe was a headshot from Azel.
nice.
Now we do have a seal inside from Drago. Yes, who is Archer.
He has.
Or he
Another-
definitely has
oh.
support. He has a medic there.
Although, is he going to go for the bars? Azel is in a good position.
I don't think
No
it
one's
matters
on
too
him.
much to them. They could try to have Drago cap here.
Yeah, I'd say Azel. Oh, Azel died. I think the elf reflected a headshot and killed Azel.
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason why Drago should wait until the end of the map, but that would be a victory in itself.
Yeah, it would be nice if Azel could win one.
Oh, and
Oh.
he just does go down to the Archer. This is slowly making his way back over, but with all the ninjas.
Oh,
Trying to seal his
Zuig's out with a ninja. Well, he's got
And
3
three
ninjas on him.
Okay, everyone's ninja.
Oh, good
And
assassinate.
Urfi has assassinate there. Well, maybe we can make this only a 1 cap deficit, even if TBF is not playing too seriously. But it looks like he's becoming a pretty reliable soldier, which is something ADV has not had in quite some time.
Yeah.
Now, Invidus is medic. Also gets taken out by him. Zweig is headed to the front. Struggling with Urfi a bit and just walks into the one steal from Craig. And then gets assassinated by the assassin.
Looks like Avitus should get this.
Yeah. I mean, if 915 really wanted to be a dick here, he could wind him off the map. Oh my goodness.
Did he?
No!
What happened? Oh, did he get knocked off?
Yeah, I got knocked off.
That's unfortunate. Probably shouldn't have gotten knocked off.
No. I shouldn't have. So when's Templars gonna play another match?
I don't know. Need to schedule one. Maybe we can get on versus TBF. We've not played them in a long time.
Yeah, we do have a Pyro Steel in phase, but it's, they can pick up.
That's another ninja pickup, but
Vedis, on the other hand, gun at mid, has plenty of support. Barring some unfortunate circumstance, he should.
there is a pyro ahead of him, but the pyro and assassin. Assassin went down.
Going up middle. With support, he could definitely last last until the end of the match, but he goes to some... Oh, the archer. Okay, that makes sense. Takes him out.
It's a nice sort of comeback by ADV at the end.
Oh, they knocked him into spawn. I
That
think he
was
going there on his own. So it's
GG.
technically going to be a 5-3 result.
That's pretty close.
Oh.
Good game.
Good game indeed. So I get to report that. But yeah, I think we already announced the player of the game, which was going to be the ever lovely Edlong88. I think. Don't really know her. And that is a final of 3-0, 0-0, 3-5, resulting in a TBF victory. Good game to both teams, and yeah, tune in next time for more Capture the Flag action. Is that a better closing line?